What's up everybody, Unrested here, and today I am at Umeda Station, and there is about 20 million people that come through here each day. Today we're going to be going down to the Umeda Sky Building. It's got a big Christmas display. We're going to check that out. Come along. Well, I'm not sure how well you can see it behind me, but here we are. We're pretty close to it. We took Midasuji line to get here, so it's a little bit of a walk. You can take JR or Midasuji line to get here, and once you're here, during the year, you can always go up to the top of Umeda Tower. But since it's almost Christmas right now, there should be a lot of extra special stuff set up for Christmas decorations and activities. So we're going to take a look at that too. So as you can see, they have a whole German shopping market set up here, and behind me you can see there's some pretty good examples of Japanese architecture, and that's what we're going to also check out today is the actual building itself, the structure of it from the top to the bottom, by actually going up to the top, which is open up to the public, and it's called the Floating Garden. It's really beautiful. I'll take you up there in just a bit. I think this is one of the funniest things here is a nativity scene of Christ, and there is a sign in here and talks about the history of it and what the nativity scene means, but for some reason Japanese people have thrown a bunch of coins in here. I guess because they're like, wow, that sucks, you were born in a stable, here's some money. So here's a little train for kids to ride, and I see a bunch of kids on here, but what's this over here? Whose dad is that riding it? You see that guy's dad? Some kid's dad's gonna ride it. Okay, well, I guess have fun. You're never too old. Okay, so now we're actually inside the building, and we're going to start out by getting to level 3. Once you're at level 3, that's where you can go to the information desk, or you can switch to another elevator that leads you up to the Sky Building part that you can come see. So that's a little bit of advice. It's my 5th time coming here. That's the only reason I know all that. And there's not really a lot of information around as to where to go, so I'm just letting you know if you ever visit this place. One other thing I wanted to point out real quick is right here, there's a movie theater on the 3rd floor. And if you want to take a look at some what movie posters look like here in Japan, they're obviously not very different from what you would see in America. And obviously the titles are a little bit different. But look, I thought this one was funny. You can see what happens when an American movie comes to Japan. This is Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. And yeah, obviously in Japanese a little bit different. Sometimes the entire title will change when it comes to Japan. Okay, so we're stepping onto the escalator that leads up to the tower, and I think possibly this is one of the coolest escalators you'll ever go on here in Japan. I mean, at least here in Osaka. I don't know about Tokyo, but I mean, take a look. Right here, you're just looking out at the city, the whole entire city of Osaka. It's awesome. You can see the people on the other side passing me, and it's a pretty breathtaking view. You can see behind me, it makes it almost like a sci-fi type tunnel, and it's really cool to take pictures of your friends going up through this because just the diminishing dimensions and the absolute, like, what do you call it, the final point on the horizon really makes for an incredible photo. So definitely a place you want to visit when you come here is the floating tower, I mean the floating garden, if for no other reason, for this elevator that is awesome. Came from all the way up here. That was the escalator I was just in, and up here, this is what they call the floating garden. There's not really any plants or anything up there, but it's kind of like a big floating circle almost because it's built on the top and it's on special extensions that go above the rest of the building for everybody else to watch out on. You can see there's already some people up there. There's the beautiful sky. Beautiful day for this. And as you can see behind me, there is of course a gift shop, just like you would expect at almost anything you would go to here in Japan. Little trinkets, things at the tower. You can usually pick up a pin here that you can add to your collection of places you've been in Japan. So here I am up at the top. It is a frigid day, and being on the roof of a giant building does not make it any warmer. You can see behind me an awesome shot of the city. You can take a look at the whole thing. I'll get you some extra shots too, some extra video and pictures, so I think you'll enjoy it. So today you're actually going to go below the handrail for a section that is for what you would call like a lover's gate, and a lover or two lovers can buy a lock, put it on this gate, and it's pretty much supposed to assure that they'll get married. Usually a boyfriend and a girlfriend or an engaged couple will buy these. So I'll go ahead and film a little bit of that for you. Bravely cold, a little bit long, but I'm going to get out of here. It's freezing. Okay guys, that's it for today. We checked it out, we went to the top of the Umeda Tower, we saw all the German Christmas market, and you got to see a little bit of what goes on here in Umeda. Probably one of the funnest places to see in Umeda, although not the most exciting being the actual tower itself. It is just a neat little trip to add in for the day if you want to go to more than one place for the day. It's real quick, real cheap, and you can just zoom to the top and take a look. During Christmas, I highly recommend it. If you have any more questions about anything you saw today, as always, feel free to ask. This is JFAQ. I am Unrested. I'll see you next time.